Directly behind me is the stage for virtual production demonstrations that we are presenting here at NAB 2023. One of those demonstrations is the use of multi-camera switching for what we call in-camera video effects. We have a silhouette, and in front of this silhouette, there will be a talent moving around and discussing, and we have two cameras. The purpose of in-camera video effects is to create perspective of the shot of the cameras and project it on a display which is directly behind the talent. That perspective is called inner frustum, so that the operator of the camera can see the talent and a virtual reality area directly behind the talent. As you move the camera in the stage, the virtual background moves accordingly, maintaining the geometry and the position of that virtual reality background according to the movement of the cameras. Therefore, the two cameras, both the F5500 and the 5500 in a stationary position, have motion trackers that will deliver the metadata to a game machine. The engine that we're using is Unreal Engine. Then you can imagine the operator is now photographing the talent in front of a virtual background produced by one game engine. But what about the other operators? What about the other cameras that may exist in the stage? The other cameras will be photographing the talent, but they will need to see a virtual background also generated by different game engines. Then what Sony has developed is a technique that the primary camera selected in the video switcher will see the correct virtual background corresponding to that position. And the other photographers, the other camera operators, will be viewing a virtual reality background created by the other game engine, but according to the position of that camera. The 5500 has a gyroscopic sensor that can describe the tilt, pan, and position of that camera. That metadata is sent to the other game engine, and the game engine will produce a virtual background and sent to the viewfinder of the camera so that the operator can frame the shot correctly. When the operator of the video switcher is ready, it will select the other camera and it automatically projects the virtual reality background on the silhouette, and it will look very real. Another very important technology that we have developed is that the cameras, both the F5500 and the 5500, can relay the data of the lens that they are using for shooting the event. Then we can pass the distortion metadata associated with that lens to the game engine, so that the game engine will produce a virtual background pre-distorted, mimicking how that scene created virtually would it look if that scene was photographed through the lens correctly. Therefore, both the talent and the background now have the effect of this distortion of the lens. This is unique to the Sony cameras.